Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Rewind That. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Okay guys, today we are doing something totally different. Now before I explain, I want to apologize for the sounds of the rain and thunder because it's going hard over here where I am, alright? Now, as you can see by the title of this video, this is a theory video, guys, and your girl, if you have been with me for a long time since the beginning, you know that I don't do theories, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Because theories have traumatized me. Well, actually, one theory in particular has traumatized me. And it has caused me to turn my back on them, okay? Now, let me explain to you really quickly. There's a show called Game of Thrones, and I'm pretty sure that many of you have watched it. If you haven't watched it, you heard of it, okay? Game of Thrones is my favorite show of all time. And in my opinion, it had the biggest upset in the history of television. As far as endings go. All right. The ending was trash. Okay. So that's not the point though. The point is that there was this very popular theory called R plus L equals J. All right. And that had to do with the true parents of this character named Jon Snow. Okay. So when we first meet Jon Snow is the bastard son of Ned Stark. All right. Long story short, guys, come to find out this theory came true. And for me, that was bad because that meant that it was a spoiler for me, right? So what happened was because that came true, I stayed away from like threads and different social media sites that talked about A Song of Ice and Fire theories or Game of Thrones theory. Like I just couldn't do it. I said, okay, well, these theories are freaking coming true. So you know what? I'm done. And that is the reason why I don't do theories, guys. But guess what? Here I am today. And I am going against my own standards not to do theories because I loathe spoilers. But it's all good, guys, because you know what? I'm realizing that by adding this kind of content to my channel, I'm able to interact with you guys more often rather than waiting for like a show to premiere or for the episode to premiere, right? So here we go, guys. Without further ado, let's get into this theory, okay? I've been thinking a lot about the characters from The Oval, and the first theory that I have for you guys today is, will Victoria get pregnant? Now, at first, I just left the situation up to chance, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't going to think about it. I was just going to let things play out, right? But as I started to think more about it, I realized how much of a strong possibility this really is. I mean, because if we go back to past episodes, we'd remember the argument between Sam and Priscilla, where Priscilla brings up the fact that Sam could be mad at her for not being able to give him children. And of course, Sam denies this, but that's not the point, right? The point is that this information about Sam and Priscilla not being able to have kids together is not just a flyby conversation, you know? More than likely, this conversation and the information within it is going to be significant to the storyline. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because as a writer, you don't want to just bring up this conversation, then have Sam have sex with another woman, and then he asks her if she still gets her period. You know, in other words, are you still able to get pregnant? You know what I'm saying? You don't do that if nothing is going to come of it. So for me, it's like Tyler Perry is setting it up for us, you know? So yes, I'm going to go with Victoria will get pregnant by Sam. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, guys, let's pretend as if it's definitely going to happen, right? So this way we could focus on the aftermath. So now that Victoria is pregnant, the first question is, will she keep the baby? And for me, if we know Victoria, my first answer, like my initial response would be, heck no, she's not going to keep the baby because the woman is pretty much loveless. All right. She doesn't love her parents, or she didn't love her mother. She don't love her father. She don't love her husband. She don't love her kids. But then when you think about the fact that Sam has done such a good job at bringing out this softer side to Victoria, there is a chance that she might keep the baby. Now, there's also a chance that she could keep the baby out of spite for Priscilla, right? Then we have out of her passion for Sam. Like, we don't know if she loves Sam, but we know that she likes him a whole lot. And who knows, maybe it will be revealed later that she has stronger feelings for Sam than they have let us know so far. Okay, so if she keeps the baby, the next question is, how will she treat it? All right, and that's another thing. We know so far that she does not have a maternal bone in her body, and that's not her fault. We've seen how Miss Maud treated her, and so it kind of just became like a generational cycle. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, because of her love or her passion or a strong like for Sam, this has the possibility to turn things around. We have to also keep in mind that her and Hunter did not have a loving relationship. They were forced to be together. It more so sounds like, if my memory is serving me correctly, that they had sex, okay, and it was a oops situation. She got pregnant and her father forced them to get married, all right? And so that's how that went. Okay, with this situation, this could be a possible love child, all right? Yes, Sam does not love Victoria, but he likes her, right? But when I say love child, I'm talking more about the feelings that Victoria has for Sam, okay? This can bring out different emotions. This might make her more attached to the child for some reason. You know, you just never know, right? So we got to keep that open. We got to remember that Sam has brought out a softer side, a side to Victoria that we actually like to watch. You know, a joking side, a more compassionate side, the side that's not rude. You know, she's freaking polite. Did I say she jokes? She smiles. You know, all those things. It's so cool to see. And it makes her character very, very likable. So that is one thing that I would say is a possibility, that if she does keep the baby, she will treat it differently from how she's treated Gail and Creepy Jason. And the last thing I want to mention before I go is that if Creepy Jason is still around for some freaking unfortunate reason, guys, because I want him to get killed so bad, right? If he sees that his mother is treating his baby brother or sister better than she's ever treated him or his sister Gail, he will definitely be jealous, okay? He's freaking psycho. You know, he doesn't have any kind of connection to anything, you know what I'm saying? The only person he probably really loves is Gail, but I wouldn't doubt that he would be jealous of the baby and possibly kill the baby. Now, I know that I'm getting deep with it, guys, but I just see that in case any of these things come to pass, what I'm saying, I definitely see Creepy Jason killing his baby brother or his sister. Like I said, it's just a theory, it's a thought, but honestly, this theory begets other theories and it goes a long freaking way. So we got to kind of dig a little deep with it and look at all the possibilities. And also, how are they going to spin the story of her being pregnant? They're going to say that it's the president's, of course, right? But then when the baby comes out fully black, you know, when I say fully black, I don't mean in complexion. I mean just not looking mixed. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Unless they're just going to say, oh, we're not going to show the baby for the first 5 years of his or her life. You know, who knows? But there's so many. Listen, this whole scandal of Victoria getting pregnant, it can make this story just really stretch and go a long way. It could really bring a whole lot of freaking drama. All right. How is Hunter going to do with it? It's just all kinds of stuff. I don't really want to go into all of that. Like, what would Hunter think? What would the administration do? We know the administration is going to lie. We know they're going to cover it up. We already know that, right? But what is it going to do for Hunter's ego that his wife is pregnant by another man? Who freaking knows? He might try to give Sam hell. You know, we don't know. We know he doesn't love Victoria, but we already know he's also an egotistical jerk. So who knows what's going to happen? All right. And that was my theory, guys. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. What theory do you have of your own? And just please put it down in the comments, because I'm excited that I am going to now be doing theory videos on my channel as much as possible. You know, sometimes my brain don't, you know, go as far as theory. Sometimes I'm just riding with the episodes. Like, yeah, you know, whatever happens, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But as they come to me, as I'm thinking about things, I will definitely post a video about it and share with you guys. And I look forward to your comments as well. My next theory video, I believe, will have to do with Don and Lily. All right. So I will catch you guys later on that one. And also, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. All right, guys, you're blessed and help me out on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Take care. Bye-bye.